Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking good, 65, sunshine. Let's get it. Another really nice day today. And all I've been thinking about is I hope Candy's been sleeping and took her nap and all that.
I did get a nap yesterday, and I slept okay, just okay last night. But
Now,
here I am
Brian
to
was
save
home.
the day. He
Right?
was. Mm-hmm.
All right. But you sound more rested. You sound better.
Yes. Well, when you don't sleep at all, you take it on the chin, if you know what I mean. So that
I
was how
suppose.
it went for me the other day. But now I'm okay. I'm alive.
Yes, you sound good. I took another couch nap yesterday. From about, I don't know, 4 to 5. About 4 to 5.
That seems to be your bewitching hour.
Yeah, the kids are home from school, and I close my eyes for a minute if we have a free afternoon. Leah had her concert, her band concert.
And you sent me some amazing video. What a great concert. What a great symphony, really.
Yeah, they're
sound
incredible.
Amazing. And it makes me reminisce about when I was in band through junior and high school, and I loved it. I really loved it. And hearing that makes me go right back there.
Now, I was in band as well, but I wish I had video because I don't remember my band sounding as good as their band, Cande.
I thought my band sounded pretty good, and they sound fantastic. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I miss it. I love it. And I'm so happy they're doing it, all three of your kids. And they're really, whoever's teaching them is doing an excellent job.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we have a bunch of great music teachers and conductors and, different ones start in 4th grade and go all the way up to
Yep.
12th. So, we had a great night last night. But I needed that nap beforehand or else I wouldn't have gotten through.
I understand. And I hope you get one today because you've got Wednesday, Dublin Deck Day.
That's right. And by
You're
the way,
going to need a little nap to recover.
Not only the band last night, the choir, the high school choir as well was fantastic. Yeah, so Leah's not in that, but
right.
she's got a bunch of friends, people we know, and
right.
We have friends' kids who are in there. Very, very nice. And yes, I'm gonna have to take another afternoon nap.
You are.
Get
maybe
through
a little
tonight.
lengthier one today.
Yeah. There was a couple of year span there where I didn't feel the need to come home and nap. Now it's like it's almost not an everyday thing, but it's almost an everyday thing.
I hear you. It's called aging.
Oh, is that what it is?
I believe that's what it is. I'm sorry to harsh your mellow, but yeah, this is what happens when we get older.
I'll agree with you on that, but I'll also tell you that I think some of it's coming from the fact that I'm not, like, we've had so many things at night, like, the concerts and things like that, that a lot of our daytime stuff, like whether it be a tennis thing or somewhere where I have to take the kids, those have not been happening because we've had commitments in the later evening.
I understand that.
I'm not running around. I'm not in the car. I'm not driving. So once I come home and lay down, that's it. I feel like, all right, I'm going to close my eyes here for a half hour or whatever, for an hour. So, but it feels good. I got to tell you, I wake up and refreshed and away we go, Cande. Yes, it is a Wednesday. We've got a lot going on. Before we get to Dublin Deck once again, I had to relay this story to you, Cande, because I did not hear this. Did you know that a lot of car companies were looking at getting rid of AM radio in their upcoming models?
It's a big, big, big debate. Yeah. Wow.
So
it's sad. That hurts me.
Now, but wait, I have sort of good news. Ford was the biggest of the 8 companies that were looking to get rid of AM radio. But their CEO announced yesterday they're adding it back into all of their 2024 models. And lawmakers in Washington have been pushing car companies to keep it. And last week they introduced a bill called the AM for Every Vehicle Act that would require new cars to still have AM radio.
I'm happy about that.
And check this out. Here's the main reason. One of the big concerns is AM radio is still used as a major player in emergency broadcast alerts.
That's true.
And around 80 million people a month still listen to AM radio. And
also true.
Yeah, I mean, that would be sad if, it's one thing to get rid of the CD player because everyone can now plug their phone in and stream any song they want in the whole world, right? So
right.
I get that. But AM radio has always been a staple and a mainstay, and that would be...
it would be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't ever happen. I'm glad they saved it.
I agree, and now there's a bill they're trying to make it like law, like you
I hope so. What's the matter with
it.
people? Why would they want to get rid of that?
Progress is good to a certain point.
But, I couldn't agree with you more, and then it's no good.
Yes, I tend to agree.
Now, you were talking about all the shows that were coming and going and whatever, and the Bold and the Beautiful. HBO Max is now just Max. I know you don't have it.
Right.
But I updated last night, and I watched this amazing, there's a few episodes of George Harrison. What an amazing documentary. I highly recommend. I'm not done with it. I'm going back to watch tonight. It was so good.
Now, I heard, I don't know too much about the Beatles, but I know George Harrison was an integral part of their songwriting. And
so much so. Such an interesting human being. Anyway, it's a great show. If you're into the Beatles, I highly recommend it. It's on Max now, which is the former HBO Max.
And by the way, I have to, a couple things. First, I have to correct myself. I said integral. It's integral, okay?
All right, I didn't want to correct you.
I'm going to get a text from...
I didn't even notice.
From my father. Secondly, why would HBO Max take out the one branding thing that you know what it is? Why?
I don't know. I had to download and, get the new thing and whatever, and it's still the same price. Nothing changed there, at least not yet. And it's HBO Max. It's the same exact setup, everything basically the same. So I really don't know.
The people at HBO are so egotistical. They believe they have branded it as Max that they can now get rid of the letters HBO. I have to tell you, when I saw Max in the TV listings, I had no idea what it was.
Yeah,
none.
That's what happened.
None. And
I had heard something, but then I was, looking around for something to watch yesterday, and I went on HBO Max and was informed it's Max now, and I had to download and update, and so I don't understand it either.
That's like McDonald's taking the Mick out and just calling themselves Donald's.
Donald's. You want to go to Donald's?
It's ridiculous. I don't know why they would pull the letters HBO away from their branding.
I have no idea. That's a good question, though. I'd like an answer to that.
Sorry, it's a horrible branding move. They're probably going to say, they want to, it's new times. We want to make it sound more slick. Please. It's HBO. Stop.
It's HBO. It's the same thing. They didn't change any of the way the programming goes and all of that. It looked to be exactly the same. So I really don't know. But highly recommend the George Harrison thing.
All right.
Really good.
I highly recommend Dublin Deck tonight. It starts at 5 because after 5 p.m., anyone who walks in, the first 125 people, will get a free 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary. That's my third mispronunciation today, I think.
Have you been nipping at the cooking sherry again?
Great question. The answer is no. You got the T-shirt. 6 o'clock Southbound makes their summer debut. DJ Salty Jim DJs all night. We're there with concert tickets on the wheel, the menu, the full drink special packages.
Tickets,
they have over there.
Food, dancing. What more?
Incredible.
Could you need?
We'll see you at River Avenue in Patchogue, Dublin Deck. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.